Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is Jared, or Genetic DJE. You may know me from the Genetic Pub Stomping channel. I am the head commentator over at Genetic Pub Stomping. And a little bit of a quick funny story. My first commentary on the Genetic Pub Stomping channel was actually over one of Uncivilized gameplays. So it's pretty cool to be back doing another commentary over one of his gameplays, but this time on his actual channel. So let's get right into it. Today what you guys are watching is a monster 142-6 on Hijacked, gotten by none other than Uncivilized. But that's all I know about the gameplay because unfortunately that's all he told me, but that just saves me more time for the commentary. And for today, that commentary is going to be about fear. A small 4-letter word that really seems so much bigger. But in reality, what is fear? Fear is an unpleasant emotion caused by the belief that someone or something is dangerous, likely to cause pain or a threat. Allow me to focus on one key word from that definition. Belief. Growing up, I was always told the phrase, "it's all in your head," which actually makes a lot of sense if you think about it. And it's also exactly why I'd like to point out the fact that belief is in that definition of fear. That's why you might be scared of something that your best friend or maybe even a family member isn't exactly afraid of. That's because fear is based on belief. It's not about what the thing actually is that you're afraid of, it's just how you conceive it. Let's take one of my personal fears, for instance. Roller coasters. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I am deathly afraid of roller coasters. Okay, deathly is a bit of an exaggeration, but the point is I don't like them very much. I'm not one to jump at the opportunity to hop on the biggest roller coaster in the park. Honestly, there's this ride at our local amusement park called Spinning Dragons. It's really fun, and feel free to look it up, but it only goes about 37 miles an hour, and the biggest drop on the entire roller coaster is only about 50 feet. But the funny thing about that is that as far as roller coasters go, I'm not really comfortable going any faster than that or down a bigger hill. But the thing that really gets me about it is that my sister is willing to ride any ride in the park, but she doesn't like spinning dragons. That's because that's how she conceives fear about that ride. The ride is called Spinning Dragons because in your 4-person cart, the whole entire ride, your cart is spinning. And it seems a lot faster because each ride is different. Like I said, it spins, so each ride is different because of that. Depending on how you get in the cart at the beginning of the ride doesn't affect your overall experience. Because the ride spins so much throughout the entire track, you could ride it once and go down the hill frontwards, but the next time you ride it, you could be going down sideways or even backwards. For whatever reason, my sister doesn't really enjoy the concept of that. And the reason I thought that was funny is because that's the one roller coaster that I actually like, and I'm scared of every other one in the park, which is every other ride that she will actually ride. I'm comfortable with the spinning one just because I know that the speed and the biggest drop isn't as big as the other ones that I'm afraid of. But she doesn't like the spinning, and so she's afraid of it. That's just how she conceived it. Some people are afraid of spiders, like me for instance. But then there are people out there around the world that maybe work in zoos or nature parks or something like that, and they're not afraid of spiders whatsoever. Spider handlers out there. The people that you might see at the zoo putting on a show or even on a talk show late at night. The people that you see that come out with those big ass tarantulas all over their hands. The people that you think are crazy for saying, "they'll only bite you if they feel threatened." Which seems crazy at the time, but that's actually true. We might think it's crazy because we don't believe that's what will happen. Because the difference between belief and reality is a completely different thing. It can be tied into two different things. It can, one, be tied into irony, which is the difference between expectation and reality. Or it can, two, be tied into my commentary topic, fear. So those are really the only examples I have because those are the only two that came to mind while recording this. But overall, I do hope that you receive the message that was sent through this commentary. Fear is something different to every single person. While one person might be afraid of roller coasters, me, and another person might not be, my sister, that's because every single different element that goes into their fear mentality behind it might be different to each other's. As I said, the one ride that I enjoy throughout the park is the one ride that my sister doesn't enjoy. One of those elements that I like is the spinning and small hills and slow speeds. The element that she doesn't like would be the spinning, which is exactly why she doesn't like the ride. That one element that goes into her mentality of fear can throw off the whole thing for someone. Even though I like multiple things about the ride, and that's the reason that I do thoroughly enjoy it, that one tiny thing that she doesn't like really overthrows the whole experience for her. But like I said, that's all I have for today, guys. I do hope that you enjoyed this commentary, and I hope that you understand how I feel about this. As I said earlier, fear is different to everyone, but so is an opinion, and this was just my opinion on the topic. So you don't have to agree with me, but I do ask that you at least shed some light onto the topic and see if you agree with me in the end. Fear isn't too much of a controversial topic, but I do want to make sure that I'm not offending anyone out there. So hopefully I didn't in the end, but I do hope that you guys enjoyed this commentary. But hey, if you didn't, be sure to drop in the comments why you didn't enjoy the commentary and let me know, because every bit of feedback actually helps me grow and get better as a commentator. But on the contrary, if you did enjoy the commentary, be sure to click my link in the description and come over to my personal channel and maybe even subscribe over there. But regarding me, no matter what you do, I do want you to click the subscribe button down below this video. That ensures that you enjoy the content that you're seeing on Uncivilized channel. Remember guys, just because I'm doing the commentary today does not mean that he does not have an amazing channel going on for him, because he does. And for that very reason, I want you to subscribe to him. But like I said guys, that I'm really pushing it here, that is my time for today. I'm not one to ask for a lot of support, but if you did enjoy this commentary, please feel free to go check out my channel and see if you enjoy what you see over there. And while I'm on the topic of asking for support, I do ask that you guys, if you enjoyed this commentary or this gameplay in the background, which is absolutely beast, then please drop a like on this video to show support to both of us and letting us know that you guys enjoyed the video. But that's all I got for you guys today. Again guys, my name is Jared or Genetic DJE, and I'm out. Peace.
Guess who it is, it's the best in the biz. Amber, be alert, cause they checking for the kid Henderson. Yeah, I'm back, just doing what I do. I'm bored with your games, I suggest you get a clue. Yeah, it's like they never knew, I can spit it so precise. Bet that I'm all up in their head like lice. I'll never take it back, I ain't taking your advice. And they know what I mean, motherfucker, cause I'm nice enough. Yeah, well I got what you need, and it might sound conceited, but I would not concede. I ain't fucking with rucks, and I'm way out of your league. I ain't messing with you scrubs, yeah, that's word that I can read enough. So close, motherfucker, I can taste it. Y'all don't see the vision, you should get some LASIK. Feeling so good, you could say I'm on that Mace shit. It came from the heart, so that's why I had to pace it.
To have your name scattered on the lips of the young. Now you claim that it's you on the tips of the tongue. And if you're proud of what you have,